not a test. This is rock and roll.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, driving my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
I'm so mad that like everyone was just saying like, oh, Valentine's Day is stupid. You know, I was like excited. I was like, oh, this is the first time I get to like see the other side of Valentine's Day, because I would always celebrate with my friends, but now it's like, oh, this is interesting. But yeah, it was just like so annoying because like everyone who's not in relationships is always like, they were always the ones saying like how terrible it was, which is just not like, you know, if you don't want to celebrate it, if you won't want to like partake, then, you know, let people have their time, even if it's just like hanging out with friends, like let them celebrate it the way they want to.
It's just going to be so hard though because of social media, because everybody posts everything they want to, you know, they go out and they get pictures by the sunset. And you know, some people probably go way too extra for Valentine's Day. You know, some people plan out like, okay, we need to go here to take our picture and put it on social media so everybody knows we had a wonderful day and it beat everybody else's Valentine's Day and stuff. So even people that do celebrate Valentine's Day might not like Valentine's Day for that.
Yeah. I just feel like I really like my family. They all, they really like celebrating holidays just in general. Like my grandma's really big into holidays. And then like just decorating for it, like dressing up in the colors. Like she just really loves, I think that's just something she really likes to do. And so then that kind of, my mom's kind of picked that up. And so every Valentine's Day, like,
no, you keep going. We need to talk about something right after. I forgot to mention about Katie's grandma and what she got us for Valentine's Day.
Our biggest fan.
Do you want to tell them about that?
We hate to interrupt Katie, but Katie's Gammy actually gave us some candy hearts we were talking about the other day. So we got a nice little gift package from her. So big shout out to Katie's Gammy and the biggest fan on the show.
Thank you, Gammy.
Yes, she does love this show. She watches it every time.
Oh my gosh.
She'll watch it a little later sometimes, and so she'll be texting me about it. And I was like, what? I don't even remember saying that. Oh gosh.
We need to have like a Q&A with our fans or our fans.
We need to bring them in.
We need Gammy to call in, honestly. That'd be great.
Ask us questions.
No. But yeah, so every Valentine's Day, my mom and grandma would give me like candy or like a little card, you know, and it was just something that was always really cute. And so I think that's more of why I like Valentine's Day, not so much for like the I don't know, the romantic side of it, more of just like the family, like friends kind of view of it, because also just hanging out with friends for Valentine's Day, like my friends and I are going to like dinner tonight for Galentine's Day, and like it's gonna be fun. Like, and then gonna hang out with another one of my friends tomorrow night, and it's like a fun thing, you know. And
you
so
could make anything fun.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
so that's like my opinion on it. I think you can make it what you want. It doesn't have to be like.
Is Galentine's Day like a single girls get together?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like.
But
Except you, Karen.
I'm thinking like the single girls go, and the like girls in relationships are like, I want to come, and they're like, fine.
so it's like
for
Galentine's Day
you.
is
You've
the
seen The
day before.
Bachelor.
So Galentine's Day is today. It's like the day before Valentine's Day. So that's why I'm saying it can be.
It's inclusive to everyone then.
Yeah,
right? So,
because
okay.
one of my friends who is in a relationship is going like to dinner with us. So it's not like we're excluding her because she has a boyfriend.
You're just gonna make her
should,
sit at
but-
the end of the table
Just-
and not talk to her. Yeah. You're like, yeah, you can come. Like
We're like complaining about boys, and she's just silent. Just like,
Yeah.
She's just eating her chips.
oh my goodness.
Well, I was gonna ask you what you said. Valentine's Day can be whatever you want it to be. What is the line? Like, how big do you make it? How small do you make it? I mean, you're talking to a guy that's never celebrated Valentine's Day until this year, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
How big do you do it? Do you just throw everything at it, or do you just like, oh, it's a special day? Like, I don't know.
I think it depends on the gal.
It's so
It's
much.
not up
depends.
to us, Josh.
Like,
then
it's
it's
never-
so much.
Like,
depends.
because my girlfriend's she doesn't want to have too much, and she doesn't want to have like this whole massive thing. It's she cares more about the quality time.
That's just what she.
Is
tells
that what
you,
she told
Dovy.
you?
The thought. No. I mean, they're always gonna drop some kind of hint. You know, they're always gonna, if they want
Yeah.
something, they're gonna be like, I really love these flowers. These flowers are just so awesome. I love these flowers. And then you're like,
Candy, huh? Candy.
yeah, I'll get you candy. Yeah. So it really depends, because some girls probably want some kind of big thing, and that'll make them really happy. Like, you know, gifts are someone's love language. Quality time could be somebody's love language. You never really know.
Yeah,
you know.
I think that's more of what it is that you really do. It's a time where you can, it depends on the girl, and so you need to, like, pay attention. Like, you know that person. Like,
Yeah.
do what you know that they would like, not what necessarily everyone else is doing. It's, like, not part
So
of
just
it.
wing it.
So just
wing it.
I just hope for the best, I guess.
You're just shooting
know
arrows
how to
with a
help you.
blindfold. Hope
Yeah.
you get the
Just
right
play
spot.
Fortnite all day and don't respond.
And don't talk to her. Yeah,
That's
just ignore
good.
her.
That's
Okay.
good. The perfect strategy, honestly.
Works every
Honestly.
time.
For some females that get fed up with their boyfriend, honestly, it might be. It might be like, yes, you finally just leaving me alone.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't think that's how that works. but
Going out with my girlfriends instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stay here at home. You play Fortnite with your friends.
Going on Valentine's Day or something.
No, it doesn't work.
Galentines,
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Manly.
Berlintines,
What?
I
No.
fella. What are some other?
Halloween? I don't know.
Halloween.
I don't know. Can't think of it.
You don't get a
Guys are more
Valentine's Day.
secretive about their Valentine's Day stuff with like the bromance. You know, we'll send each
Oh.
other texts like, "Hey, bro,
Valentine's Day?
I know it's Valentine's Day, but just love you, man. See ya."
Sent you 12 roses.
I've seen
this
that.
morning.
Yeah,
Okay. That's interesting.
it'll be under the radar. You'll never
Under-
notice.
Okay.
But it's just kind of our way to send some appreciation
That is
to
interesting.
the boys.
To the boy.
I just send memes to show affection.
Yeah,
That's
guys.
good.
we'll try to
Hey.
do something to be less.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll try to like send it in a different medium. We'll send like
Okay.
a joke.
Okay.
But they
A
know
meme.
they know what we're trying
That
to
means
say.
the
Yeah.
same. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting. So
found
that's
out-
what you do? You send memes to your friends for Valentine's Day?
I send them memes
Yeah,
every day,
I don't
yeah.
text
Yeah.
people. I just
That's
send
why it
memes.
works so well.
Fair,
I
fair.
found a whole set of Star Wars Valentine's Day cards. I'll
Oh,
send you all.
the best.
Don't worry, they're
Are
a
you for
prequel. Yeah,
real?
prequel ones.
Oh,
they're
those are the only ones
they're
that
cringy,
matter.
but they're good. Yeah, they're good. So I'll send them to you all. That's how we show our affection. Do you remember when we used to just randomly write a card in elementary school and just send it to everybody? Like, You have to buy so many little packets, so many candy, and then just write a fake message or something.
Yo, the realest person was the one that got the Jolly Rancher lollipop. You know, those those were the bomb, and they were like attached to the card. I always got Spider-Man Valentine's Day cards. It didn't matter. Like,
yeah, I got those a lot
were
too.
My favorite, yeah. That was so much fun. You just get so much candy because you had like 30 people in the class, and everybody gives you at least one piece of candy. Some people would even bring like cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Those people were a little extra.
Those were, yeah, they crossed the Valentine's Day line, yeah.
But I appreciate it.
But yeah.
You know, they're still cupcakes.
You
I mean,
knew
I'm not going
someone
to say
else
no.
would do it,
Right.
so you didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
So.
Well, we definitely have a lot more here on the morning app. We've got a Valentine's Day real or fake news. We've got a Dovy segment here on from Reddit, Valentine's Day edition, and of course The Bachelor to wrap up the show. But here is LOVE on the morning app.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Welcome back to The Morning App. Today we have another Today I Learned segment, which is pretty much a subreddit where people post really cool topics, things that they learn while browsing around the internet. And today's whole theme is going to be around Valentine's Day. So I found some interesting ones. Apparently, actually today, I don't know, are these the little heart candies, the little chalky ones, the
conversation hearts?
Are they technically stopped? Like, did they stop making them, and so the new companies are working on them, or
so
what
the
happened there?
original brands, like the Sweetheart brand ones, that come in the little boxes, they are the ones that got that like company, I guess, got bought out by another company, and it was just, like they didn't have enough time to get the new Sweethearts out on the line. So it's specifically like the Sweetheart brand conversation hearts that come in the boxes. The like Brax kind or whatever. Like they still have some. I saw also like Sweet Tart kind of conversation hearts. They have. I mean, there's plenty of different kinds.
Well, today I learned that it takes 11 months to produce the amount of candy hearts needed for Valentine's Day.
So that's probably why they couldn't.
11 months.
That's basically like Santa's workshop.
I was about to say.
Is that why they taste so terrible?
Maybe.
Hey, man.
Well, it's crazy that they're just so in demand that it would take them 11 months ahead of time. Like the second Valentine's Day is done, they probably just start producing more as much as possible.
Are they hand carving them? What is going on over there in that factory?
They hand write each of the
What
little...
is?
Yes, with the feather. And they kiss it every time. Like they have to send their love.
Valentine's Day elves with the huge feather pins.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's Cupid.
Okay.
11 months. That's not worth it. I'm pulling the plug.
That's money. Like, that's easy money because people apparently, people want them.
Yeah.
But one day a year, do you make enough money on that one day of year to make it worth it the other 11 months?
But you think about it, they also sell them like months prior, like a month or two before Valentine's Day. They're going to start the Valentine's Day promotion.
Okay, fine. Is it worth it the other 10 months?
It's just that's the only time they ever sell them.
Yeah. So it's like a novelty.
Yeah.
If all you had to do was just cut sand into the shape of a heart and paint it pink, that's a pretty good business investment, I'd say.
So tedious.
Katie loves them, and she's so... Well, here's another cool little thing. Like different countries apparently celebrate Valentine's Day differently. I know that in Japan, I had a buddy who lives in Japan. He says that Valentine's Day is kind of more of I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Christmas. That's a different holiday. Valentine's Day is apparently very different in South Korea. Only women give gifts, not men. Valentine's Day is a day where the men get spoiled for gifts, like the chocolates, the flowers, all that stuff. It's reversed.
Fantastic.
It is
best thing.
Isn't that crazy?
Best thing they've ever created.
Oh my goodness.
That's South
If anybody's
Korea?
been, this is South Korea. Yeah, well, I don't even know if they have Valentine's Day in North Korea.
That's like
They have
You only get one Valentine.
that's like the high school. That's the high school dance. The girls asking the guy, finally, we need that.
Basically, but it's like gifts and stuff. They'll get
It's our time to be appreciated on this day. That's
Oh my
right.
gosh. What the heck?
Katie, don't get mad.
You've had your century.
I wonder
it's
what
our
the
turn.
reasoning is for it, though. Like, I wonder why. Like, I wonder. There's got to be some kind of like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that makes sense.
So I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that's something I might
just
really want to look into.
Like an individual story of like a man did all this for this woman and she just like completely trashed it, threw it away, and then he's like, you know what, fine, we're changing it right now. Like it started a whole nationwide catastrophe, and they're like, now the female buy it for the men.
Maybe they go out to eat dinner, and then the guy's like, I'll get it. And then she's like, no, I'll get it. And then the guy's like, oh, you're so, okay, fine. I don't know how to imagine.
Maybe they give in and eat more easier than we do. We're like, we'll get in. They're like, no, I'll get it. Okay.
He'll have the salad, actually.
That's fantastic.
It is pretty cool. And then this last one is actually just about the origin of Valentine's Day. I didn't know about this, but this is kind of a romantic origin story of the holiday in itself. So today I learned the first Valentine's Day was in 496. So the year 496, named after Saint Valentine. Makes sense so far, right? Valentine's Day, or Valentine, secretly arranged marriages after a Roman emperor started banning marriages. So it was like he was undercover with that stuff.
Oh.
And then Valentine was jailed because of that. But he fell in love with the jailer's daughter.
No.
Oh, forbidden love.
So he got executed on February 14th, but he sent her a love letter, and it was signed from your Valentine.
Aww.
I want to
What a boss.
Though, like, was the daughter just hanging out in the prison because her dad worked there?
I don't know. Maybe it's a family business, you know? It's just like...
She walked around with a...
What else do you do in the year, in 496 AD?
guess-
They don't have Netflix. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like, I was
nothing.
just working my dad's prison.
Now, he fell in love with her. Did she fall in love with him? Or was it just like a one-way
That's a good
street?
question.
And yeah,
I mean, the story lived on, so maybe
Yeah.
she, like, you know? How else would anyone know about the letter?
Dude,
Well,
you
I
never...
guess so.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I think those kind of situations just kind of attract love. You know, like these weird... Like when your adrenaline's up, like if you're behind bars, you know you're probably gonna die, and so that could be, you know, like it's kind of like how some nurses will fall in love with their patients back in World War
like
II.
the Nightingale.
Yeah,
something, yeah.
Just like
he wouldn't have died if he hadn't have fallen in love with her.
or I don't know, maybe he would have, because he was like getting people married
Yeah.
while it was banned. So
Also back then, I feel like they were a little more lenient with, you know, like the death penalty. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure.
I mean, they literally watch it for sport.
She stole a grape, so we're gonna throw him in with the lions.
Exactly. It was it was crazy times.
You never know.
Wow. Well, thank you, Dovy. I actually did learn a lot today.
Yeah, that was nice.
Well, I love you guys. You know.
Aw. Okay, too mushy. On the other side of the break, we have real or fake news here on the morning app.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
All right, so it's time for Real or Fake News.
Yeah.
And it's the Valentine's themed edition.
Love.
So get hype. All right.
Get hype.
I just realized I've never done this before.
Yeah, I was about to say, Josh, this is your first time. How do you feel?
Shoot.
I'm excited.
You're
I'm
excited?
used to doing the
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Would you rathers,
okay.
yeah.
It's a whole
Yeah.
new ball game.
Oh yeah.
Well, they should be relatively easy today, hopefully. So, who knows?
Rules are very simple.
Okay. And we're all tied up. It is Dovy tied with me, tied with the away team, a.k.a. the guest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
boy,
three
it's all
alternate.
on me.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. If you mess
You
it
could-
up, they're
you
all
could-
gonna
yeah.
blame you.
Oh man, I picked the worst time because all is fair in love and war, so any of these could be plausible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like.
Mhm.
These are okay. They all have Valentine's Day in the title. All right.
Uh-oh.
Bears can eat your ex for Valentine's
True.
Day.
Absolutely.
Real.
Wait.
I mean, that's
Is
just.
that it? That's
Wait, bears can eat your ex?
For Valentine's Day.
Is this a service?
yeah. I was gonna. Is this just
Or are
like
they
a
just saying that
fact?
this could happen?
We're just.
If you technically throw your ex into a pit of wolf or bears in the middle of the woods.
Or like, do they have
Josh's
a place
backyard.
that you can drop your ex off and then they throw it in the
No, I think
bear pit?
I bet you it's like a animal exterminator van. They just have a bear in the back and they pull up to the house. They just knock on the door like, "Hey, just can you sign here and here?" And then they just release and the bear just comes flying out.
The bear's like, thank you, next.
It's that bear from Over the Hedge. Remember that bear?
From what?
Yes.
Over the Hedge.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Over
great
the Hedge
movie. Great
and
film.
the B movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
Well,
better.
I'm just going to. I mean, I think that is something that could happen. A bear could eat your ex, so I will say it's fake or real news. It's real news.
real.
But I think it's fake. But I'm going to say it's real.
You don't have to choose the same thing as them.
They're going with real. You both are.
Yeah.
I kind of
Like,
just am
you
hoping.
can say whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want.
I think
You don't
that's
have
really
to like
cool.
say the opposite just because they said. You know what I mean?
I know, but I think I'll go fake.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We just are kind of like interested.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
What
you'd
is
hear
this?
either way.
What's happening?
Okay, so it is real.
What?
This has been the greatest
All
day
right.
of our lives. We have
I
South
know.
Korea with the women celebrating with the men and their
Do you
Valentine's
think
Day.
they
And we-
throw their
Okay,
men
wait.
into the
I need to explain though because it's
Yeah,
not.
please do.
Okay, so there's a wildlife center in Oregon that they have an offer where you can sponsor salmon that they're feeding to the bears and you can name them after your ex. Like
Okay.
exes,
Oh, that's
whatever.
cheap.
Well, that's.
I know. That's a little disappointing, it seems.
Wow.
What if we bring our exes? I mean,
That does nothing.
Push them into the
Solve any
lake. with-
problems.
Push them into
Just
the lake.
feed a
with the
bear.
salmon.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
it's not. The bear's not actually eating people. It's just the fish.
Okay, well,
You
that's
name
still
after them?
cute.
It is nice. It's like I
How
think
is-
it's a really smart way to
That is not
raise some
cute,
money for the
Dovy.
wildlife center.
It's
Come
still-
on.
can you
That's
imagine?
Support the bears.
I was going to say, it's a good little
Can you
fundraiser.
It
imagine
says-
the crowd that would go to this thing?
Just like.
Just like spitefully staring at
No,
the bear.
and
Or just brings
apparently
15
the
fish.
donors received pictures of like the bears destroying the fish, or, like destroying. I don't know if they could actually pick out like which one it was exactly, and a special certificate to commemorate the carnage.
They have
That's-
like a whole set of bleachers. They're like, come on, eat Emma, eat Emma, eat Emma. Yes, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Interesting. All right, you ready for the second
That's
one?
wonderful. Okay.
Okay. Waffle House is taking reservations for Valentine's Day.
Oh, my gosh.
That's absolutely true.
That has
That's
to be
true.
true.
That's true, yeah.
Don't even tell me that's false. Because Waffle House is my church, dude. They rock.
Is that where you're
There's
going?
no,
Valentine's Day
I
then?
mean, no, but I would secretly kind of I would go to Waffle House anytime. Like it's
Okay. So that's it.
that's gotta be true. It's packed. The one here would be slammed.
If it isn't true, then they
not if
need to
there's
get on this.
reservations.
All right, so it is true.
That's right, it is.
Of course.
Yes,
It's
they're
gotta
only
be.
taking reservations for Valentine's Day. Like beyond that point, then no. But I don't think it's at all of them. It says at nearly 200 locations in 21 states. So
Okay.
it may not be the Boone one.
Probably
Unfortunately.
not.
We need to call and ask. Can we call and
Yeah,
ask during the?
dude.
Actually, I'll call and ask during the break.
During the break, let's call them.
reserve a
To set them.
seat
Oh
for
wait,
two?
wait. To set the mood, the restaurant will put out white tablecloths and dim the lights.
That's
There will be
fantastic.
special menu items as
I
well.
might have to call my girlfriend.
That's
I might have
great.
to say, hey, listen,
Well,
this will be unique.
Yeah.
You know, that's
And it'd be cool too, because if it was, I mean, like, if it is only in certain states, you know, you could travel, you know, like a little road trip, go to a cool Waffle House,
I'm gonna drop the expensive reservation that I
Just-
made and just, hey, Waffle House, we're coming for you.
We're good.
We'll call during the break. We'll
genius.
call.
All right. You can get breadstick bouquets from Olive Garden for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely real.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that's so real.
Really.
That's, if it's not real, then that's it. I'm never going to Olive
It should
Garden.
be real.
Yeah,
It should.
what a wonderful idea.
I should just
They
said it.
already give them away for free anyways. Like,
It's not for free. You have to order an entree.
well, but I mean, you know what I mean. They're like unlimited. Like you can just keep eating them, right?
Yeah. No, that is true. I didn't think annoyed with you after like the fourth basket, but you just gotta press on.
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah.
got to make. It's honestly, all right. I'm going with real. I
I'm going
hope
with
just
real.
because
You know
I
what?
hope it's real.
I'm gonna order a breadstick bouquet and then go to Waffle House with that
Oh,
bouquet
dude, that's
Oh, that'd be
the
great.
perfect
Wow.
date.
in South Korea.
Boy,
Beautiful.
You're going okay.
I guess I'm
Throw it all
going
out.
with real too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is real.
Ah, real or real news
Really?
today.
How exciting.
I might do this.
Okay.
Not even
yes.
joking. Like,
So, yeah, it just said it's like not a menu item, but you can get them to go from Olive Garden.
That's incredible. Boys, y'all need to take notes.
So, I mean,
This
that
is-
Does
honestly.
Boone even have an Olive Garden?
no, closest one is in Wilkesboro, down 421. Maybe it's not Wilkesboro, but it's the one all the way down 421. Just keep following it by like the Cookout and the Chick-fil-A and all that. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
it's
But-
right there.
They also they wrap them up in a special bouquet paper, and then it says that you print out on your own. But there's like a bunch of different messages, like 6 different messages you can choose from, such as "My love for you is never ending," like to the pasta themed. "We belong
Oh.
together like spaghetti and meatballs."
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can get really cheesy
That's
with
great.
it, which makes it better. Like
Oof.
puns, just. Okay, you ready for the last one?
Let's do this. I'm
This has been so-
excited.
This has been so amazing.
This has been phenomenal.
I'm so glad you liked it. Okay. Oh, I already read that one. Okay. Nicholas Sparks releases new romance novel in time for Valentine's Day.
Who's Nicholas Sparks?
Sorry, this one doesn't have to do with food. He's like,
Yeah, not interesting. Nicholas Sparks did The Notebook. He did Notebook.
Transformers,
The
Hunger
Did-
Games.
yeah,
The Magic Tree House,
no,
1,000 books.
Skyscraper with
skyscraper.
The Rock.
He did
Right?
that?
He,
Yeah.
what? I'm sorry.
I draw the line
Wait,
somewhere.
He did the one that was like a Walk to Remember. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
That's
yes.
that's another
a very
one.
sad one.
They're all sad.
They're all pretty
Not
sad.
all of them. There are some happy endings.
I'm gonna say it's fake.
Yeah, I'll go fake. I've done real this entire time.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not something I really want to happen. So
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, I'm going fake as well.
Nicholas
All right.
lost his spark. I would say.
Okay, well, it is fakes.
Ah,
Nice.
I'm sad. Well,
We
okay.
did well.
Yeah.
We almost
yeah.
got. Well, yeah.
Most
well,
im-
Josh and I got all of them.
Yeah, most importantly, we did better than the alternates.
Oh, man.
Oh no, but they're
Don't
only
tell
one
Justin it
behind.
was
They're
me.
Yeah.
only one behind.
You're right.
And Lexi. Lexi's
And
also.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple new alternates this year, but wow, that's
Yeah.
my favorite real or fake news
No,
ever. I've
I
learned
found
so
all
much.
these and I was like,
Made
I
me
need
hungry.
to have more fake ones, but these are too good. Just too good.
The world needs to know.
we're gonna
About-
call Waffle House, literally right
yeah,
now.
Waffle House, all that stuff. That's awesome.
Well, on the other side of the break, we actually had the relationship part of the show. Not that we haven't already been talking about it, but we're gonna keep going here on this Valentine's Day edition of the Morning App.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
All right, so it's Valentine's Day Eve. And so Valentine's Day Eve. I almost said it's Valentine's Day, and then I had to catch myself and be like, no, it's not. Anyways, yes. So I thought we could talk about the worst gifts to get people for Valentine's Day, because there's a list I saw where people. It was BuzzFeed did something, and it had people submit in their stories of the worst Valentine's Day gifts that people have actually given them. And so you never know if those are completely true, but they're pretty bad. So I'm going to
reservation at Waffle House.
Yeah.
No, that's the best.
It's a good one though.
Man, okay. Oh yeah, and we did confirm that the Boone one does not have it.
Yeah, we called them up.
Yeah.
They were very friendly.
So nice, as expected.
But Johnson City does.
Yes, Johnson City.
Asheville does.
Various places around North Carolina. You can look that up. I think it's on the Waffle House website, so.
Oh, I'm sure.
There you go. All right, so the worst gifts. So one person said, I got a t-shirt with a picture of my boyfriend on it that had a poem on the back detailing how awesome and sweet he was.
Oh. Boy, this ain't South Korea. Get out of here.
Yes.
The girl got the guy that, or the guy got the girl that?
The guy got the girl that.
Okay.
That is...
Okay.
A picture.
That's a sign.
Himself
That's some self-promotional.
I feel like depending on the relationship, that could be acceptable.
Well, apparently this girl did not like it, though. She submitted it in for the worst gift.
I mean...
Fair.
I'm just picturing a Justin Bieber type, hugging himself type picture on, the back of it. And then the
with his hands.
Yeah, around him. I don't know.
Yes.
That's so weird. Yeah, I mean, that would be a little warning symbol. I'd be like,
Why aren't you wearing my shirt, honey?
I took you to Waffle House.
If they had gotten matching ones, he got her one.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
About how awesome she was.
Yeah.
And they had one each for each other. It'd be kind of cool, but...
And they could wear it to work or I don't know.
Yes. Okay. To work, because they would...
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right. So then the second one, I got a used stained coffee mug and a tiny box of chocolates that were drawn all over with marker. I thought it was cute until I noticed that the scribbles were covering writing that said, Happy Valentine's Day, love Grandma. So he re-gifted the chocolates.
What? Wait.
So
I would absolutely do that.
That's like going to get a Valentine's Day card, but you picked up the wrong one, and you just scratch out mom and you write down your girlfriend's name or something.
Yeah. Yep.
You put Mamacita.
Yeah. You just try to fix it.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yep.
That's great.
Dude.
Interesting.
Boys.
Yeah, it sounds like you forgot, but...
Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly.
I feel like that's not a stretch to say.
Oh no, I had the whole month of February and I did nothing.
Bro, what did you get her?
He got his chocolates from his grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like,
oh no.
Yeah.
Just repackaged them.
I got this.
Interesting.
Pulls out the marker.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
All right, it says, my ex gave me a handful of seeds. He said he was allergic to flowers, so I could grow my own. They weren't even in a bag or anything. He just took them out of his pocket.
All right, I was kind of on board until that part. You know?
It's like Napoleon Dynamite style, you know? Give me some of your seeds.
You could grow them yourself. They're magnolias.
Yeah, what? Who's gonna put that much effort to
No.
plant some seeds into the ground?
The flowers, I just feel like take so long anyways. It just...
And they never grow right.
Gosh.
Yep, that's a lot.
It's
Then you
the
have to take
boys,
care
man.
of them, and then it's just a lot of extra work.
Just digging into his pocket, he's like, oh, here, hold my keys. Here's my phone, wallet. Oh, here they are.
He then shakes the rest out of his pocket once he's done handing it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it
Brilliant.
says, all right, the next one. My boyfriend of 4 years printed out 12 red roses on printer paper and laid them out on the floor. And that was it. No note, just 12 pieces of paper.
That one, yeah.
They are giving men such a terrible name. We're better than this.
I wonder
guys.
if there are any guys that are listening and they're like, oh, I need to get something else.
We are
But that's-
so much better.
I guess but that's the extreme. Like, we
Yeah,
would do
no, this is-
something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Girls
bad.
would
We're
never
not-
mess it up that bad
But I
when it
think
comes to, like, the gifts.
The key here is that these girls, clearly, this was not what they wanted. So the boys were just not listening.
Yeah, that's all.
That's not what anybody wants.
No.
Exactly. But see, I feel like there are some girls who would probably appreciate the irony of printing out like 12 red roses and being like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. you
Yeah.
know? But then this girl did not appreciate that irony.
Like with the seed one, I can see
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people
that's
being
like,
like, oh,
that's
that's
cute, yeah.
adorable.
That'd be hilarious.
But when he's just like, I found some seeds. I bet he just opened a packet of sunflower seeds and put them in his pocket.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or how do
He
you
was
yeah.
eating them, and then he's
Yeah,
like,
he
oh,
just
shit.
the shells.
Keep getting yeah,
Oh no.
the sticky shells.
All right. So it's my ex made us dinner reservations at a nice steakhouse. Mistake number one, it wasn't Waffle House, which he canceled. So he canceled the reservations. To try to make up for it, he wrote me a note and spelled my name wrong. We had been together over a year.
That'll do.
Why did he cancel?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
That was
First
never-
of all, why would you cancel a reservation? But then also, like, what's her name? Do you know what her name was?
It
'Cause
doesn't
if you-
say. Yeah, I think it's like
I'm
an
trying to be in
anonymous
defense.
thing. No.
I
yeah.
mean, it's still a year, but you never know. Her name
No,
could be
even
something
if it's
funky.
a weird like spelling of a name, at that point you gotta know.
Like, my name is pretty weird when you spell it out.
But I
if you
feel
give,
like
given
Morgan
a year,
knows how to spell
yeah,
your name
given
at
a-
this point.
at
Go
least
test
a
her.
year.
Go
it's-
test her when you get home today.
Yeah, let's see. Like, if she's listening now, she's like,
Go ahead, spell my name.
just writing it back and forth over and over again. That's nuts.
Yeah, but like, what are some ideas, I guess, for good last minute? If a guy is
They
listening,
aren't
it's
that
like,
bad.
oh no,
Now she's putting it on us
Yeah.
to come up with something.
something that's like, original. I don't know.
We just need to
something
redeem
like,
ourselves.
Yeah. What are some good gifts then? Like any last
Here's-
minute, just like
Here's what you do.
okay.
Okay, go and get together and be like, hey, let's take the 5 love languages quiz. It's
Okay.
based off of a book. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell you what your preference of love language is. So some people like quality time, some people like gift giving, some people like acts of service. You figure it out and you find a way to like hit that. Like if somebody likes gifts, get her jewelry because that'll make her happy. Not all girls want jewelry, right? So that's a quick way to really quick figure it out. So if she likes acts of service, do all her chores for the day. So she comes home, she's like, what? And you'd be like, that's right. I love you. And then, boom.
That's great.
You know?
I've got something a little more risky though.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what you do is when your significant other comes back, tell them that you have a surprise.
Come back. Where are they going?
I don't know. When you see them. that
Okay.
day.
Yeah. When you encounter.
And then like just kind of take them around to sites they like as you frantically text your friend to buy something you know they'll appreciate. And then have them take it to wherever your final destination is.
You just pay the boy back.
Yeah. They just
Venmo.
pay 'em-
Hopefully. And
Yeah. That
be
way
like, thanks.
you
Never pay him
seem
again.
really thoughtful, even though you totally forgot.
It took a whole
Okay.
plot to figure it
But
out.
don't get your girl to Venmo that guy. Don't be like, hey, can you Venmo my buddy like
No.
$20 real fast?
No.
Don't do
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
that's.
Knowing my friends, they'd probably text her and be like, hey, do you like this color or this color?
Oh my gosh.
You owe me
She'd
$9.99.
be like, what?
Yeah.
Hold on, what?
They're like, Caleb just asked what this color. And I'm like, I don't know what that's about. You know?
Wow, he just called out Caleb. Whoever you are, man, he doesn't trust you.
Wow. Well, I hope we helped.
Yeah.
You definitely know what not to
Yes.
get.
The bottom line here is just at least attempt to understand what she would want, Try to make an effort to get something that suits that person.
And if you don't have anything, go to South Korea. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
We got I Want to Know What Love Is here on the Morning App as we come down the stretch.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
All right, we're going to end the Valentine's Day edition of the Morning App with some talk about some zombies. We are having our zombie apocalypse draft next week. We're going to draft celebrities that you, the listeners, have commented either on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and we're going to draft our ultimate zombie apocalypse team. I'm excited for this. I want to know what people I'm going to be working with once the zombie apocalypse hits. I want to know what celebrities you all have really just commented forward. There's been some good ones so far. Vanessa Hudgens was one that was thrown out there. I'm trying to think of some others. The Rock has been a very popular one.
Yeah. That's going to be a big one to draft.
Is this celebrities that would become zombies in a zombie apocalypse?
This
or
is
you'd want to
that you want to fight with. You want to pair up with
The
these.
Rock.
Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a great
Ooh,
one.
Hannah B. from The Bachelor.
Ooh,
Hey,
just Colton.
yeah.
Somebody nominate Colton because I want him. He's so nice.
But we're going to, once you nominate, every single person that's been nominated by one of the listeners will be thrown into the giant pool of celebrities, and we're going to pick our favorite ones and try and make the ultimate team, and then you, the listeners, will vote on that. So it's going to be fun. Go to our Instagram or Facebook or a Twitter as well and comment what celebrity. It can be anybody. It can be famous person, dead or alive, any of them. And just comment. And then on top of that, we're also, so we went from zombies. Now we're going to give out another shout out once again to Katie's Gammy for giving us the Candy Hearts gift for Valentine's Day.
You rock.
It was very thoughtful. And
Awesome.
we love it. You know, our #1 fan. Giant shout out there. But that is going to do it for us here on the Morning App. We're going to be back on Friday for, of course, our pointless debates and a lot more coming up this week. So thanks for listening to the Valentine's Day edition of the Morning App.